While since I did a Minecraft update since my voice test, and the one long video I did of me on survival. So I wanted to take you guys around here and show you some of the progress that we've made on the world tree between me, my friend Zach, Mercury Gleaming, and Wiggly Plane. So again, you may recognize this area. This is not changed from being the starter area. The one disclaimer I will make aware now is I had to change the texture pack to the Greek texture pack because it just seemed to fit a little bit better. Everything looked a little bit prettier and cleaner. So yes, this is still based on a Norse mythology, but don't crucify me or lynch me or anything if you see Greek dressed villagers roaming around. So we're going to go ahead and go down here first to Helheim and give you an update on what the texture pack changed and how everything looks down here now. Um, this has basically been Mercury Gleaming's personal project. I told her to go ahead and have free reign, take care of it, do what you want. So we've got redstone torches around, give it a little bit of light, some glowstone here and there, but we still wanted it to be kind of dull and drab and just not very exciting. We do have our villagers that are down here now, and we're still waiting. I believe she's still going to start working on a palace for the Queen Hel of Helheim. So let's move on because two major things that I've changed. I'm really excited to show you guys. So what we're gonna do is we will go ahead and step out over here and go through our tree realm. And again, we're taken to the entrance of Midgard. Midgard being the mortal realm. Here, all our villagers and little baby villagers I just figured out how to make running around. I think they're absolutely adorable. And so I'm going to go ahead and change the host options because I feel like seeing the stuff I've done at night makes a bit of a better impact. And we are in creative mode, obviously. Now, you guys remember from last time the rainbow bridge that Mercury and Zach worked on extensively. It still looks absolutely gorgeous here. But here's where it starts getting interesting. I wanted to find a way for you to actually travel the Rainbow Bridge and end up in Valhalla. I was really having some issues with it, but I finally worked it out to where this can be done using nether portals. So let's go ahead and give it a try, show you guys what we've got going on. So super speed through here for the effect, and boom. Go through another portal and continue our way on the Rainbow Bridge here. Here in the nether that I worked on. I also like how the Greek texture pack changed the portal colors over to a golden color. I think that's pretty cool. So we're going to go ahead and into this one. And as you can see, quite a bit has changed with Valhalla. Again, you'll have to forgive me for using the Greek pack, but I felt that the Greek pack just had an awesome, beautiful quality to it. So here we have the gateway of the Bifrost leading into Valhalla. We've got our viewing ponds, our luscious gardens. I still left it open to either side so that the light can kind of shine down and, you know, the mortals down there can see the light coming from above and know the gods are watching over them. And here we have the palace. And palace I've decided to make extremely well lit. Inside of the palace you have the viewing portals so that the gods can never be too far away from looking down on Midgard while sitting on the throne. And you have your side rooms here with a good view of the waterfall that surrounds Valhalla. Plenty of glowstone, awesome lighting effects, and the awesome lighting effect that I actually just completed before the video was this awesome setup for my my beacons. So as you can see, took me a little while to make another video about it. I've been kind of busy with work and a couple other projects I'm working on. But Valhalla looks like it's coming together pretty well. And I'm going to go over here and show you another project that I'm kind of working on that's, still in the early stages. I haven't figured out exactly how creative I'm going to get with it or how I'm going to continue my creativity. As I have it right now, it's almost like a tourist attraction. Travel through the portal here, and you can see you're surrounded, with the exception of the roof that I haven't finished off yet, by obsidian, glass blocks, and then you come through here and you begin to see the black tinted glass blocks. You got the glass wall on either side. And essentially, I'm going to use this area and leave this area the way it is. And this is going to be our representation of, I believe, Niflheim, if I'm not mistaken. I may be mistaken. I'm getting my names confused here. It's essentially the land of fire and smoke, as known by the Norse. Let me see here. Nope, Niflheim is the land of ice and mist. I did get that confused. Muspelheim, the land of fire. So this is going to be just sort of a viewing platform, like I said, almost as if the gods had set up a supernatural tourist attraction here so everybody could view the land of fire. And I think that's a pretty cool concept. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and be working with this a lot more. I may have things going on where we travel down there, all sorts of stuff, but again, still very much under construction. And then I'm going to go ahead and leave here, and again, I've got to give a huge shout out to my buddy Zach, who comes on here and helps me out with a lot of this building when it comes to how huge the scale of this project is. So I'm going to take a minute and go over here and show off what he's been doing in his little spare moments on the world here. Because as, most people are, when I set up this creative world, I had a specific view in mind for what I wanted the world, my impact on the world to be, being the world tree and the different realms that we're going to be creating. But I also wanted to make a world big enough that anybody who helped me or anybody who felt the urge could come in and let this muse strike them. Something that they may have seen in a picture of Norse mythology or heard from somebody, anything that they felt that they wanted to make a representation of, I wanted to give them ample space to do so themselves. So we have over here a longhouse that's currently being worked on by our good friend Zach. And you can see just the scale of it from how high up in the sky. It's a pretty big space. He hasn't done much, I believe, on the inside, if anything. But he's got this huge space that he's going to be working with. And, I know some of my friends on here know Zach, but a good bit of my viewers probably don't know Zach. He is insanely intricate and can take on these projects of his own accord that would be way overwhelming for me or a lot of other people, and he nails it. I mean, he just absolutely goes whole hog when he decides he wants to do something and absolutely kills it. So I'm more than happy to have him helping out with this world, or just taking some time on his own and creating something else in this world that he feels fits the lore and would give a good impact on the overall aesthetic of the world. I mean, very proud to have him. Very proud to have Mercury Gleaming helping me out. I've seen some of the worlds that she's come up with. She is insanely intricate as well, to the point where I've actually seen she will take grid paper, map everything out the way she wants to build it, use computer programs to map things out for her, and then she will block by block go through and create these astounding structures all over her world. So I'm going to see about talking to them, maybe including some of their worlds in some of my Minecraft videos. Kind of do a review of some other creative people that I have in my friends list, and probably go from there a little bit later on. See, I still have all my villagers here. You can hear them thudding in and out of the doorways. Oh, and a little thing that I wanted to show off last time and I completely forgot to. Mercury Gleaming loves putting animals in the world, and she felt that the human realm here needed a pet store. So we've got our birds here, we've got, horses, llamas, donkeys, all hanging out around here in the same area. So the humans here aren't lonely or anything. So on that note, I want to thank you guys for taking the time to check in and watch the video. I hope you all enjoy what we've gotten so far with our beautiful creation here. I've got plenty more to come in the future between Minecraft and Destiny 2 that's coming out in about 2.5 weeks. I'm very excited for that. Hope you guys are too. And until the next video, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Later.